Hey guys, Random Taffer here. Welcome back to my developer's commentary of Cell 6. We're about halfway done. You can rush through it if you want when you play it, but I guess I kind of am. I'm just stopping to make comments on various things. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were going to go up to the other floors. We've only been in the basement so far. Okay. Now, let's start out. We'll just loot a bit of stuff. There's coins on the floor you should always be looking for. Russ actually made the coins bigger than they were originally. Originally they were just like the tiny little coins and they're pretty difficult to see. And there's an AI that is only walking around on expert. He's like a sailor AI, and talks like a pirate. Master Thief 3 actually voiced him as well. We originally had the voice set to be a prisoner, but we didn't need prisoners and we wanted to add an extra challenge to expert players. So we made him a salty office wanderer. Mostly something to fear in the office area because there's not very many patrols. There's only 2 guys that would care about you, and the offices are dark, and we wanted to add an extra challenge. So you could get busted by going into the office. Fortunately, it turned out to be a little frustrating for people. Because he gets stuck sometimes. Yeah, actually he's stuck right there. See? You can see through the window, but he gets stuck in this spot. We tried to fix it. We just couldn't figure it out, but fortunately he doesn't stay there forever. He always eventually gets unstuck, just like he just did now. So if he's stuck there when you're playing through, our best advice is just to walk away and do something else, and then come back in a little bit, because he'll never be stuck there forever. He always eventually gets loose. And we'll just come in quickly. That was my idea here. All the art in this mission was done by Larry G. He released a whole set of paintings that you can use. I forgot to start my timer again. God, every time. I didn't want to make the locks too long. I hate when there's too long of lock picking. Unless it's in someplace where it makes you nervous. I guess it could here, potentially.
Dun, 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 dun. What you do?
He saw me for a second. Sometimes he's a little buggy, like if you unlock a door and he's not technically close to you, he'll notice sometimes. This guy notices if you lockpick the door, so we'll go up and lockpick this one first. It's not I that made that a long lockpick job. This is my joke here. Wanted to make like a dirty magazine, medieval style, so I called it Bursting Bodices 4. Even if the pirate guy does bust in on the player, we always left it so there'd be a spot to hide just in case.
That'd probably get him the nail.
And he might come. Yep, he just came in. But if you stick back here, he won't see you. You just wait till he leaves.
Just. What do you think they were doing there? It's quite lovely, really. You think about it. One of these days, though.
And we made it so he shuts the lights off. Okay.
Hey, who are you? Look, this ain't no place for a cook. Get out of here.
And I think...
Hey, look, I told you once to scram. Now beat it.
Yeah.
This ain't no place for staff members.
If he sees you one more time, he'll attack you and you'll lose. Let's go up to the office, and the only way we can get up there is through the elevator. I think he said it was 3791. And you have to be careful getting up here because if the archer controls his opponent up, he can see it. Sometimes. Yeah, and he definitely was, so if you don't crouch down, sometimes he'll see you. And if he sees you through the window, then you're busted because you're not supposed to be up in here. Okay. Got the office key, which just gets us out of that door, but we can't leave there anyway because the guard will bust us. And there's a secret area. If you stand up against this and listen closely, you can hear the sound of chains. This is the sick warden's bad area. The sounds you hear, the ghostly crying and stuff, actually comes out of the blood. But that is a neat effect. And you can read his very dark, dark and twisted journal. It was actually Tanner who did all the readables, and he wrote this journal, which really impressed me and Yandros. The guy just has a gift for writing things concisely, and we were a little shocked actually by the writing in that. It was pretty dark, so he did a really good job. Definitely couldn't have done it without him. Now we can get back to the records room. There's a guy that you have to ghost. Well, you can ghost by. We made it so you can knock him out. If you need to. You have to be careful when you open the door because if he sees you, yep, he might have just busted me. If he sees you, he'll get all fidgety.
Don't hurt
Yep,
me.
see, he saw me.
Hurry! Over here!
Yep. Oh, no. Always crouch when you're going up that elevator because, yeah, that guy will see you if he's there. kind of got carried away with some of the decorations. I guess some would say that a lot of the rooms in here may be too over-decorated, but yeah, I just like doing that kind of thing. Let's save for it. You can listen for kind of where he's at in the room if you lean against the door. But yeah, if he sees you, it's an instant fail. Sounds like he's over the window. Yep. We made it so you can shut the lights off. But he'll turn the lights back on. But you can just shut him off again. He doesn't notice until he walks by. Getting pissed because he can't find what he needs. That was lucky. Lucky he didn't see me. Alright, so mysterious key goes here. And it goes into this recording that I may have actually gotten a little carried away with, honestly. I wanted to make it dark, and I wanted to make it so the player would hear it and absolutely hate the Warden character. I did the voice acting of the victim, Shylock's father, the ghost, and Yandros did a really good job on doing the Warden's voice. I was really impressed with it. Without further ado, let's have a listen to it.
Who are you working for? What is his name? How much were you paid? Well, out with it!
I told you! I don't know what you're talking about, I swear! Stop! Stop!
Listen, I like you. It was cleverly done, and I admire that. Let's make a deal, shall we? I'm going to be honest with you, and in return, you're going to be honest with me. Sound fair? Good. I'll start. Right now, I don't believe you. It's not your fault. It's just that honesty is a rare commodity these days. Grafton, my tools, please. Luckily, I have some things here to help you be honest with me. In fact, a few of them will make me believe anything you say. Let's start with...
No, please! What do you want me to say?
Oh dear, someone hasn't been listening, have they? You weren't using them anyway. If you don't listen, you don't need ears.
There's nothing I can say.
Now you're catching on.
Yeah, so I apologize if that was too too tough to listen to. I know it was pretty dark. I may have gotten carried away with it. Obvious inspiration for that was actually Pan's Labyrinth. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it, but it has some pretty gruesome things in it. You gotta wait for this guy. Turns out this mission's actually a lot easier to ghost than not by knocking people out. I think, anyway. Okay, I think we got everything. Yeah. So yeah, that was that of this mission. There's quite a bit of really good readables that I really encourage you to read through, because Tanner did a really good job writing them. And yeah, after we released Dreaming Codex, Yandros just had this crazy idea to enter this contest, and we started in about, oh, I don't know, a month? Maybe a month or two after it had already been going on, so we were a little late to the contest, but tried our damnedest to make a pretty good mission, pretty solid. Yeah, there's some unfortunate bugs in it, but this just seems to be kind of the way things go with an undercover style mission. Maybe we'll try to fix as many bugs as we can and re-release it. There just wasn't time before the deadline. But yeah, I guess I should have said something about not playing the mission, or not watching this LP if you haven't played the mission, because I wasn't going to go through any of the readables or anything. So, hope you guys liked it. Be sure to let us know if you did, because that's about the only payment we get for doing this type of thing, is hearing your positive comments, and negative comments too if you have them. I never mind hearing them, you know, as long as they're not rude or something. Anyway, hope you liked this developer's commentary, and have a great day. Bye.